The Cayman Islands is an awesome place for families to visit. Me and my family went in July to have a little R&R for a few days, and we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. Cayman is one of my favorite islands in the Caribbean for various reasons. If you don't know much about the Cayman, it is a set of 3 islands located in the Western Caribbean. And it's not only a banker's paradise, but it's a shopper's paradise as well as a family's paradise. Located 400 miles south of Miami and 195 miles northwest of Jamaica, the Cayman Islands is one of the last non-self-governing British territories. The 3 islands, Grand Cayman, Cayman Brac, and Little Cayman, make up what we know as the Cayman Islands. What is Cayman known for? Well, they're known for their stingrays, their turtles, scuba diving, and those delicious little rum cakes from the Tortuga Rum Factory. We stayed at the Grand Cayman on the north side of the island, which is the opposite side of the popular and pristine 7 Mile Beach. And although the beaches on the North Sound are a little rockier and not as wide, our location was perfect because it was tropical, beautiful, and just not very tourist heavy. Surprisingly, but pleasantly, midsummer is low season for Cayman tourism. What did that mean for us? Well, we had our pick of hammocks, beach chairs, and coconuts. My son and I had a great time just trying to knock a coconut from a tree, and we were successful, and we got an opportunity to share some warm coconut milk with each other. Now, as always, I attempted to subject my family to complete immersion in the local culture. So I ventured to the local supermarket, Foster's, and I shopped for what would be our breakfast, lunch, and dinner over the course of the next few days. I was astonished by some of the vegetables that I saw there, how large they were compared to what usually is seen in the States. We decided to be brave and rent a car, and if you don't know, everyone drives on the left side of the road, which we Americans believe is the wrong side of the road. And I have to admit that I was a little nervous, but after my husband made it through the first roundabout, I knew that I was working with a pro. The first place that we went was the Tortuga Rum Factory. Like I said before, it's known for its rum cakes, but they also have, outside of the factory that we were touring, there were some animals dispersed in some makeshift cages. But you also had an opportunity to see some of the artifacts that were used back in the day to help make the Tortuga rum cakes that everyone has come to love. My son and I had an opportunity to taste test several flavors of rum cake. Of course, actually, he didn't have rum cake, Mommy had rum cake, and it was delish. The next stop on our trip was Turtle Farm, which is a popular tourist attraction in Boatswain Bay. The farm is home to 8,000 turtles. That's a lot of turtles. The breeding pond is complete with a sanded area for laying eggs. There are 362 turtles on this particular farm. 292 of them are female, 70 of them are male, and in order to tell the difference, you'd have to be able to look at the tails, and the males are the ones that have the longer tails. Just some facts. It takes about 15 to 20 years for a turtle to reach maturity. We got an opportunity to see baby turtles as well as bigger turtles, and as long as you're careful, you are allowed to pick up some of the smaller turtles. We also took a trip over to the Hatchery, and the Hatchery is where they show you the incubation process for the turtles. My son and I got a great science lesson and really got to see some of the turtles that were just hatching and some of them that were still in their eggs buried in the sand inside these styrofoam containers in the hatchery. My son and husband decided to be maritime adventurers and venture off into one of the submarines that is an attraction at the Cayman Islands. So they went about their way and took a lot of pictures of some of the undersea creatures and got to see sunken ships as well as some of the property that's off of the island. My 3-year-old and I decided to just soak in the sun and wait for them. There's plenty of things for families to do at the Cayman and the Cayman Islands, and we are looking forward to going back, returning, and doing some more of them again and sharing that with you. Happy travels.